Right, so welcome back to a new video, and today's a good day because we're introducing a new race car to the channel. So here we go. Here we have Colin the Coupe. So Colin is a 120 Coupé Cup race car, another 1 series on the channel, and we actually built this car. We've had it a couple of years, we've owned it. We bought it from Bristol off Marketplace, and my mum actually dailied it. She used it for 6 months just to make sure it's all okay. And then the end of last season, we took it off the road and we went to town on it. We bought the build kit and we really cracked on with it. It took us a few months to build it. When we finished building this car, we set ourselves a deadline for the BMW Live here at Oulton Park, and we entered it into the 40-minute endurance race with 2 drivers, and we really enjoyed that, to be fair. It was a great race meeting. And then we've sold it to a friend of ours called James. So James now owns the coupe and we're helping him go racing. We're doing the maintenance, doing a bit of preparation on the coupe. So that's a really exciting stage for us at Charlton Motors. And I must say, this car, I did fall in love with it when I first raced it at Oulton Park, because it ticks so many boxes. It's got the looks, the power, the grip. It's just got all the right ingredients, isn't it, Ryan?
Yep.
So the Coupé Cup runs, it's the sister series to the 116 Trophy, so it runs alongside us with the 750 Motor Club. And the Coupé Cup runs on the Saturday, so they're sprint style. The testing on the Friday, racing on the Saturday. It's a really good layout, and it's 20-minute qualifying with 2 15-minute races, and it's all squeezed into one day. So they've got a good calendar, so the calendar's just come out for next year. And they have some real close racing because they're a controlled series where we all run the same parts. You get really close racing, bumper to bumper, and if you twang it, it's not the end of the world because you can get plenty of these panels on the cheap, which is a bonus when you go racing. And we fitted the 3 series brakes, which is a great upgrade. You'll see after this, we've done a few clips of fitting those, and I think that is a really good upgrade because they were struggling with the brakes. They were running a bit too much power for the standard brakes.
Should we give them a little tour?
Give them a little tour, yeah.
Do you want to show them underneath?
Yeah.
Underneath the bonnet?
So we've got the lightweight wheels on it, 16-inch.
Got the upgraded brakes that we did in the previous video, wasn't it?
Yeah. No, that's going to be after this.
Oh.
YouTube time. So the only thing we need to get on this coupe is the fiberglass bonnet and boot lid. They're on order. There's a bit of a waiting time on those, so they make them to order. So we've got to get them on. We went to town on it. We've done the full works on the interior, stripped it all out. Dad painted it, roll cage, floor pan, and it's a real simple, neat, clean build. It
is, isn't it?
It's immaculate.
Got the carbon fibre door cards.
When you actually go on a track day with them, they put a lot of high-powered machinery to shame. It's got the camber going on, the sticky tyres. They're nearly at 200 brake horsepower now. As you're about to see, we're heading to the Dyno with another coupe. Good, and even better, they share a lot of the build parts with the 116 Trophy. Right, so next year, 2026, is looking really good for the coupes. There's quite a few builds going on. There's a few built. They're over double figures now. So they have had a few years of a lot of testing, and they're ironing out a few issues they've had with them. But they've overcome a lot of the issues, and now what we're left here with now is a really solid, great race car. Let's go up the road to Anthony Seddon's and we'll see what power we're putting out on the coupe. Yeah. Keep coming back a bit. No.
Is the exhaust up?
Hey?
Is it hot?
Right, so first time on the dyno in our coupe, number 24 coupe. We've just done the first warm-up run there. What's the plan next, Anthony?
Well, you can do a power run and then I'll do one.
Mine only goes for 7, Mark. What's yours goes to?
A bit more than that, but don't worry.
Now I know how to do a power run.
She's loud. She is loud.
Well, I got the last speed record out, right? The last time we was on the dyno, they were on. Yeah. The last time we was here, they were on and we did a video of it. This guy's never not had one. No. He knew about it, but he just didn't want to do it because he said it's good. Don't need it, there's nothing wrong with it.
Run number 3.
Number
Third
three.
coupe today. The monster, the beast mode.
Just had our sausage rolls for lunch.
Yeah, we've got a bit of lunch. This one's going to bark a bit louder.
We need to open this door, don't
We
we?
need to open the doors, yeah.
I need some air defenders as
We've
well.
got that inlet manifold on it and we've got the exhaust gutted out. Ender's been doing a bit of tuning to the air-fuel ratio. They're still developing this, so there's a little bit more tweaking, but it's getting there, and I think we're going to see some good figures on the dyno.
So here, got the carbon intake and the intake there, so get some good induction noise.
Right, that's it. We're done at the dyno, and we actually had some really interesting discoveries with the coupes and some good progress. So, exhaust. The original spec, which everyone's been running, the Clarion system, everyone's back boxes have been swelling and there's been so much pressure built up in the back box. So we're tackling this. Anthony's gutted his back box out, and we've just done the comparison from totally as they were with the 25 regs to Anthony gutting his back box out. And as you can see from the figures, there's nearly a 10 brake horsepower gain. And now that is huge gains. That's not even faffing around with the ECU, doing any tuning, it's just changing the exhaust. That is a good move forward, because that means that's an easy modification to do to gain a lot of power. And I think that's going to gain seconds on track. you know, we're going to find out because we're at Alton Park next week, and it'll be really interesting to see. But it's a good find really, because it's a simple way of gaining power on a budget. So this is a brake setup off a 3 Series. So the first trouble with the standard brakes on the coupes is they have a cast iron caliper from the factory fitted. And as you can see, they're really struggling with the front heat caliper comparison. And it's a direct fit to the carrier, and you remain the same brake pads, so they stay in. But we've just got a bit of an increase in size, therefore improved brakes. So we're looking good, the calipers are all on, the brake lines are all tight. So now that the calipers are all fitted, it's time to fit the master brake cylinder. So this is off a 3 Series, and it's slightly bigger, more braking power. And the measurements are just a few millimetres bigger to what the 1 Series is, giving you that extra clamping force, just what we need. Right, so the original master cylinder is just coming out. Really simple job, just 2 bolts, 2 pipes, a rubber hose there. The original master cylinder is out. Right, it's time for some technical talk. Now, maths wasn't my strongest subject at school, but here we go. We've got the magic whiteboard out.
Are you passing maths, right?
I don't think so.
We actually had our maths teacher's car in the other day, and she'd be very proud of this moment now.
Yep.
So, we've got the OEM spec side of the brake setup of the coupe, and now we've got the beast spec mode of the brake setup of the coupe. So in simple terms, we basically upgraded the piston size.
What's on there?
Right, we'll go again. So we've gone from 54mm on the front to 57mm. And then on the rear, Dad, come on, just be quiet for a minute while I'm doing it. I only want a minute. Because it does multiply on the video, doesn't it, Ryan?
Yep.
OEM spec on the left, beast spec on the right. So basically upgrading the piston size, we're going from 54mm to 57mm on the front. We're going from 40 to 42 on the rear. And then the master cylinder is going from 23mm to 25mm. Now this doesn't seem that much of an upgrade. It's going to a 3 Series brake setup. But obviously when you multiply it by 2, because 2 on the axle, either side, right and left, we get an 11% increase on the front, a 10% increase on the rear. And then the reason for the master cylinder upgrade is to support the larger pistons at constant... English wasn't my strongest point either. It compensates for the larger pistons, so therefore you get more fluid per millimetre of pedal travel. And also, as we said earlier, the material is going from cast iron to alloy, so therefore we're not going to get the heat soak that the coupes struggle with. We're going to get a much more reliable, firmer pedal throughout the 15-minute race. So overall, it's a really good upgrade.
Right, what are we doing?
Are you ready?
Yeah.
So we've got the flexi head extension with a 13mm nut. We're going through that factory hole, and you've got to fish it down to that thread. So your fingers can't even fit in there. Can we get it started?
Ooh, it's going.
Is it going?
Yeah.
You reckon? Can't teach that, Ryan.
Nope.
They don't teach you that at college, do they?
No, they don't.
I made that look too easy, didn't I?
You did. Is it the other side now?
No, doing the other side. It's only the 2 bolts holding it onto the servo. Quite a nice simple upgrade, this really. Dad's in a mood because I told him to shut up because he's being very noisy in the background. We'll try and get him to come in. Dad! Come here, quick! We're struggling. You're not in a mood, are you? Because I told you to shut up, to be quiet. Look at this, it's straight fit as well with the pipes. The question is, have we got any brake fluid? Saved by the ring.
We need some milk as well.
So this is the RBF racing brake fluid we use. We buy this at the litre, and it's Type 200 ATE. This stuff's really good, and I'm glad we had some in the stores because Ryan's going to do his first full brake bleed procedure. You up for that?
Yeah.
They were.
Brakes already.
Brake test 101. First impressions, yeah, they feel solid. So that's it for the coupes for this video. We'll see you on the next.